the NFC South. And Jack,
God.
no, but we're giving you flowers here.
I'm having the pick of the year. It's not really the pick of the year. People, you guys haze me for this.
We picked the division winners, and I had the Saints. Ziggy, I think you had the Saints.
Yeah.
Zach, did you have the Falcons or New Orleans?
I definitely had New Orleans.
Probably New Orleans. And one man sat here. Said, no, you guys are wrong. I don't care about projections. I don't care about quarterback situations, losing the greatest player of all time and taking in someone who was 2-8 last year. Anything that seems logical, I can ignore. Because Jack sat here and picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are now 3-1 with Baker Mayfield.
Tampa Baker,
who is having a resurgence in his career right now. They really beat the Vikings, Bears, and Saints pretty good. The Vikings in the second half in particular.
I called the resurgence.
To be fair, absolutely bullied by the Eagles. So this Tampa Bay team, while very exciting, has a long way to go to contend with the top teams in the conference. But right now, among NFC South quarterbacks, Baker has the most yards. Baker has the most touchdowns. Baker has the highest QBR. And he has the highest completion percentage. He's playing really good football. Has good weapons. Mike Evans, I believe, is injured. I don't know how severe that is. And defensively, they still got playmakers here. They're 7th in points allowed at 17 points per game. I look up and down this conference, and I see a Carolina team that is really bad. One of the worst in football right now. A lot of growing pains that they're going to experience this year. The Falcons can only run the football. I don't trust Desmond Ridder as far as I could throw him. And then the Saints, Carr's a little banged up, and they have some problems to work out as well. Not saying Tampa Bay is a perfect football team, but you have to be pretty confident in that pick at the moment.
Oh, yeah, Baker's found himself again. And I called that he would. This is a quarterback who we've seen be okay. And I think based on a pure talent standpoint, if you look up and down the rosters of each team in the NFC South, the Bucs is the best. And I said that before week 1.
Bucs are the field in the NFC South right now. I guess you're really talking Falcons or Saints.
No, I'm taking the Bucs.
Ziggy, would you as well?
The Bucs are the best team in the NFC South.
I'm absolutely taking the Bucs. I mean, look, I'll say this. Brother. I'm surprised to see this, but Baker Mayfield so far has played better than Tom Brady did.
Do you have numbers?
His first 4 games there? Sure, I do. I mean, Baker Mayfield's thrown through his first 4 games. He's thrown 7 touchdowns and 2 picks. Tom Brady had thrown 6 touchdowns and 2 picks. Baker Mayfield has put together how many yards? 880 yards, almost 900. Tom Brady had put together like 700. Tom Brady had taken a bunch of sacks. Mayfield's not taking sacks. Mayfield won 3 games. Brady won 2. Like, Mayfield has come together and he's played well for this team. Has he been perfect? No. But he's giving them average quarterback play with great weapons and a functional defense. And frankly, I get that Derek Carr is hurt, but average quarterback play is probably enough to win this division. And if you can beat the Saints in New Orleans, I think you can cruise to the division title, no problem.
Yeah, actually, I picked the Saints in this game. I thought the Saints were going to win comfortably at home, especially off a loss to Green Bay, and the Bucs went in there and won by multiple scores, easily. And I'm like, dang, Jack, good pick preseason.
Why'd you doubt yourself? Why do I doubt myself? I'm so smart. You should have done what I did with the Titans. I thought the Bengals were going to win, but I picked the Titans to win the South. That's why I switched.
I know. I should have switched too. I switched with the Titans.
By no means are we a Bucs podcast, but like we are the Titans. But yeah, it's cool to see it in Tampa Bay right now. Did you know the Bucs-Lions game was flexed on October 15th to the primetime game? Or not the primetime, but to the 4:25 game of the week.
Really?
It
Lions.
Should be.
Oh,
those are 2 teams those are 2 division favorites.
The Bucs are going to be 3-1 off their bye, and Detroit looks great right now. Detroit is clearly, to me, the number 4 team in the NFC at the moment.
I also there's a clip somewhere on our division preview show when I was picking the Bucs about how I was saying that what was I saying? I was saying that the Bucs last year were decent. They had or okay enough, whatever. And then Ziggy or someone, Zach, I don't know, you maybe said that, that was with Brady. And I said, Baker right now is better than Brady.
Well, I guess
he's playing better than Brady did. I was wrong. Shoot.
I'm still going to count the Brady intangibles and everything. I would prefer Brady over Baker at the moment.
That doesn't matter, right? What matters is that Baker Mayfield is giving this team decent quarterback play, and that's all they need, apparently. So, they had, the second lowest win total this offseason? I think their win total was 5.5 games. The over better should start feeling pretty good.
Baker needs to play his ball in the South. This guy played at Oklahoma. He went to Cleveland. It wasn't that good.
Maybe that's it.
Now he's back in Tampa. He's got to play his ball in the South.
It's going to come down to division games in the NFC South. If you win those NFC South games,
Great start.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great start for them. But if you're able to beat Atlanta and New Orleans, because I'm kind of ruling out Carolina, those games are the ones you need to circle as what will probably decide this division. And yeah, you got one at New Orleans, one of the toughest places to play in the league. It's an awesome start for them. And one shout out to Antoine Winfield Jr. Antoine Winfield, one of my favorite Vikings of all time. I had his jersey.
Great friend. Great friend.
Wait, who?
No, I don't know.
I'm not
I
sure.
thought that's where you were going with. You were like,
No, not like great friend. I mean, I like Antoine Winfield Jr.
Junior won me $1,000 in college on the Gophers.
Oh, he's a great gopher. I wish the Vikings had taken him. I don't know why we didn't.
If Antoine Winfield Jr. wants to come on the show, we'll let him on the show.
Yeah, this is an open invitation. Whenever Antoine Winfield wants to come here, he has a seat at my table whenever he wants.
Right over here.
Right.
Or he can replace me.
Right here. Hey, do the Bucs play at the Giants or Jets this year? Maybe we could get Antoine on the show. But
well, let's see.
His stat line for the Saints game: 9 tackles, 1 sack, 2 tackles for loss, 1 pass defended, 1 QB hit, 1 fumble recovery, 1 forced fumble. I mean, that's a hell of a game.
It's a hell of a game.
It's a hell of a game.
It's like his old man.
Yeah.
It's like his old man.
Dude, I loved Antoine Winfield Sr.
The thing about this Bucs team, too, the Bucs in their games against Atlanta and Carolina, they're probably favored.
Or Chicago. Oh, you mean, yeah, sorry.
They're probably favored in.
Not at Atlanta.
No, probably 3 of those 4.
Yeah, I would say 3 of the 4.
3 of the 4.
They'll be favored. And they'll be favored
at
home against the
New
Saints.
Orleans, yeah.
So the remaining 4 of the 5, they should be favored.
They should be favored to win those games.
Look, if you go 5-1 in the NFC South, you're probably winning that division.
Definitely.